I wanted to come on here and talk about this Kid Cudi situation, and man, it feels like it's so much to unpackage. It's not even funny. And it goes beyond just this picture that you see right here. So this is Kid Cudi and I think some kind of fashion designer that's standing with him. And they're at something called the CFDA Awards. I think it's some kind of fashion. It is a fashion awards event. And he has on this wedding dress. This is giving me Billy Porter vibes or Silly Porter vibes. You know, when he walked on that red carpet with that tuxedo gown and he was with his PC partner. This is what the vibe I'm getting from that, mixed with, of course, when Dennis Rodman wore that wedding dress back in the 90s. And I don't know what's going on with Kid Cudi, but I have put on Twitter that I think he needs to see a therapist. Because I remember doing a video on Kid Cudi a while ago, and this is before the SNL one where he had the dress on with that, where he was talking about he was going through depression, mental health and all types of stuff like that. I'm wondering if it's stemming from that. If he's not seeing a therapist right now, I need him to go see one ASAP. Because something is clearly off here. I don't know what the hell is really going on. But it's clear to me that he is very buck broken. And when he wore the dress at SNL and performed, that's when many red flags and eyebrows were raised when that occurred. Mine included. But I kind of I forgot if I talked about it or not. I think maybe I did on a live stream, but I didn't make a whole video about it. But this right here, I don't know what's going on. So apparently, this fashion designer, the white guy, had sent Kid Cudi a text. And even the text that he sent him was very weird. Basically talking about, going to this fashion award show. He needed someone to wear, I guess, a design of his. And this was the design. But the text in so many words said, "Will you be my bride?" He asked it in a proposal type of way. Sort of like when a man is asking a woman, "Will you marry me?" And Kid Cudi accepted. And not only did he accept the proposal, but he accepted wearing the design, in which was what you see before you. Now here you have yet again a black man in a dress, and he's holding hands with a white man. I mean, if no one sees the agenda for what it is, then maybe you're blind, or you're just willfully blind. Then you have some people who, of course, in the academy, who are going to praise this up and down, sideways, and everywhere in between, because they get a high off of this. They're like, yes, we got another one. That's what's really going through their minds. I'm almost certain of it. But this is just getting bizarre. It's been bizarre, actually. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read this article coming from the Insider that was posted November 11th, 2021. And it says, the rapper's white lace bridal look was created by ERL designer Eli Russell Lennox, and who is the guy who he's standing right there with. And it's crazy. He couldn't have asked a woman to wear the design. He asked a man, a black man at that, to wear the design, and Kid Cudi accepted it. I don't know what's weirder between the two of them. Who shared photos of Cudi before the event on Instagram and accompanied him on the red carpet wearing a classic tuxedo. Lennox, who was nominated for CFDA American Emerging Designer of the Year, made headlines in September as the mastermind behind A$AP Rocky's colorful thrifted quilt look at the 2021 Met Gala. There again, he's another black man, A$AP Rocky. I think I'm starting to see a pattern here. Speaking to People, Lennox said he texted Cudi unexpectedly to invite him along to the award ceremony, sharing a sneak peek of what he'd be wearing. So he already knew what he was going to be wearing. He said a sneak peek of what he would be wearing. So he knew what he would be wearing and decided to wear it anyway and decided to go. I just out of the blue sent him a text of a wedding dress. The 30-year-old California-based designer told People, I was like, "Will you be my bride?" That's a quote from the text that he sent him. Cudi's custom bridal gown was comprised of a full-body lace cat suit, gloves, a cream-colored blazer, and a veil sitting on top of his neon pink hair. Silver emblazoned cream sneakers completed the look, and his accessories included a set of rings as well as a black Jesus necklace, Vogue reports. Cudi said he had no doubts when it came to working with Lennox. I trust this man, so I was down to take it wherever his mind went. And just the way he even said that just does not sound right to me. Y'all might say it's a filthy mind, but goddamn, this is Hollywood we're talking about here. The rapper is no stranger to a statement dress. During a musical appearance on SNL in April, he wore an off-white floral gown designed by Virgil Abloh. Guest starring on HBO's The Shop. Interrupted in June, the rapper explained he wore the dress as a tribute to the late Nirvana singer Kurt Cobain and addressed backlash he faced doing so. I knew it would piss some people off, but I love that, he said. If this is what I'm supposed to do, then so be it. I want to be a disruptor, Cudi added. Interesting choice of words. I want to be a disruptor, a distraction, a wrench thrown somewhere. He said he wants to be a disruptor. So this just screams to me he's doing this for attention. That's what the vibe I'm getting. He said, and it's cool because I'm also giving confidence to the kids and telling them to be themselves and do what they want to do. Representatives for Kid Cudi and Eli Russell Lennox did not immediately respond to Insider's request for comment. I don't know what's going on in that maze of a mind that Kid Cudi got going on. But I have to echo something I saw on Twitter. Someone said he's no longer Kid Cudi. We're going to call him Kid Cudi. Though their words, not mine. I didn't say that, just saying. But it's just very strange what's going on with him. I hope he needs to seek the help in which he desperately needs. The words he chose, I'm a disruptor. Those were his words. That's what he said. I'm a disruptor. I think I might title the video that, honestly. Because that above everything else that I just read stood out to me the most was just those words. I'm a disruptor. Disrupt, to intervene, to throw off balance, to be a disturbance, to be a distraction. So like I said, I think he's doing this to seek attention. But like I said, all attention ain't good attention. But if it's attention, hell, they'll accept it. So either Kid Cudi is not right in the head, which I think is clearly evident, or he's willingly allowing himself to be buck broken. And honestly, I think it's a combination of both. But what's scary is that you have other people out here that are praising this and will get mad if you critique it. That's the crazy part about it, and it's the scary part about it as well. Like I said, I don't know what's worse, the person like Kid Cudi who's doing this or his enablers. I think it's a combination of both, but I think it's more the latter than anything else. The enablers make things 10 times worse than what it needs to be. Almost all the time. But just the aesthetic of this picture is weird. Like you have a black man wearing a wedding gown that was designed by a white man. He texts him a picture of what he will be wearing and asks him, will you be my bride? He accepts it as if it's a marriage proposal. And they're standing together holding hands on this, was a black carpet, but they call it a red carpet, at this event. Like it's nothing. But it's just, we are living in some very weird times. I'll just say that. We are living in the damn Twilight Zone. We are off the, for those of you who watch Loki, we have been knocked off the sacred timeline and lost somewhere out there in the multiverse of madness, chaos, whatever you want to call it. But that's all I have for this story right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments.